So, what do you do after you've had a all-white party and you can't sleep? You have a beach party. So if you want to know what fragrances are brought along to the beach party, well, you're just going to have to come back with your boy in the midnight hour. See you in just a second. You guessed it. It's that old boy Trey Scents, burning the midnight oils. I need to be asleep because we're fixing to lose that hour here in about an hour or so, but it'll be all right. I can rest at another time. So what I have for you today is a video, a little discussion. You know how we do it on this channel, but this is another topic video. Now what this is these are about 12 fragrances that I have in my collection that if I were going to the beach tomorrow, I'd have to have with me. No further ado, let's get at it. I'm fixing to go on a little bit of a Dapper run here. First 3 fragrances I'm going to talk to you about is from the house of Dapper. The first one, man oh man, it's one I wore a lot last summer, and it is Travis's version of Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. You see that bad boy? You see the juice levels on that? Went through some, son. Love this fragrance. Little juvenile. It's very, very sweet, but it's something about it to me that is calming and just easy and just refreshing. It's not a citrusy type fragrance or anything like that. It's not an aquatic-y type fragrance. It just reminds me of, I love to swim, by the way. It just reminds me of walking into a pool of cool water and it's just hot. It's hot outside and you just slide off in that pool and you kind of sit around the steps. Well, at least I do sit around the steps for a minute, get my feet wet and then just, get busy, swimming laps or whatever it is you do. That's what this reminds me of. It just reminds me of just entering a nice, cool pool. Like it a lot. The next one, again, from Dapper, is Travis's version of Byron's Moolimuli. This one, if we at the beach party with this one's nighttime, man, we dressed up, we having a nice dinner. We at one of those restaurants that's got a pier or something and we're overlooking the water and we're checking out things, we're having a few drinks, doing some grown folks thing, having some good, intelligent conversation. Maybe the kids sitting at another table or whatever, but that's what this reminds me of. It's beachy, it's a little bit tropical. To me, this one you could wear in the high heat. It's something about it that just makes you think of like a really tropical place, like somewhere outside of the US, where it gets really, really hot, never really cools off. It's like 90 degrees at night. That's what this reminds me of. It's very thick though. It's a very thick and heavy fragrance, but Moolimuli just reminds me of that. So if I was at the beach on a beach trip, having a beach party, I would wear this probably at night. That's just me. The next one, can't go to the beach if you have this in your collection and not take this. And this is Travis's version, Dapper's version of Beach Hut Homage Beach Hut Man. And I really like this fragrance. Why? When I smell it, it's weird, but it has a coconut, watery type of vibe. And it just makes me think of, again, a warm, tropical place. So I could see me, wearing this at the beach, maybe going some souvenir shopping, doing some souvenir shopping or something, Or, again, one of those nice dinners where you getting all the family together at night and y'all going to a nice place to eat, or say me, Cheapo, Sam, JP, say we all got together and we're taking our ladies to eat. This is something that I could see being worn then, because it's going to give you that vibe of the tropics, but it's just something warm and rich about it that smells expensive. And you can tell this is not one of your average run-of-the-mill inexpensive fragrances. I absolutely love it. It smells really good to me. Man, I like that. All right. Moving along. Another one, if I was going to wear it to the beach I would have to have this. We was gonna have a beach party and we was chilling. I don't know, say we rented some jet skis for the day or whatever. Probably wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to put on a fragrance anyway, but I don't go nowhere without putting on a fragrance. Even when I go on vacation and I'm going to swim, I put on something. That's just me. Kendrick Goods, Sea Salt and Fig. And you can pick this up at Old Navy. You could pick it up at Old Navy. I'm not sure if you still can. This was making the rounds a few years ago, and everybody loved it. I think it's similar to Pacific Rock Moss. And the thing about this one is it's very inexpensive. This is about $10 to $12 for this little bottle. You can get 2 or 3 of them for 30 or 40 bucks. And it smells really good. I really, really like this fragrance. Gets a lot of compliments. And I think it's unisex, or it may even be for women and us men just wear it. We made it unisex. Yeah. A little bit of that got on my hand. It's just an easy to wear, refreshing type of fragrance. You definitely pick up on the sea salt. You definitely pick up on the fig. Love it. All right, another one. Let me do this one first. From the House of Penguin Premium Blend. And this one smells just like it looks. Nice frosted bottle. The one thing I hate about this bottle, Penguin, if you ever see this video, listen, change the color of that atomizer. Somebody gonna put their eye out. Namely Trace Scents. I gotta find out which direction this thing's spraying so I don't spray myself in the face. All right, let's go. I got my ceiling fan on because I'm hot for some reason. So my ceiling fan is kicking it straight down. You know what? Let me just do that. That way we ain't gotta worry about the ceiling fan. Off the top, you're gonna get some alcohol. Again, this is a very inexpensive fragrance. I think it was like $15 for this 100 ml bottle. Very, very well-made bottle and cap. You can actually pick this up from the cap. I like the way the bottle is frosted. Beautiful to me. I really like this bottle a lot. Now to the juice. To me, it just gives off this warm, inviting, citrusy, relaxing type of vibe that makes me think about, you guessed it, having a little get together at the beach. You know, maybe we rented some of those chairs that they sit on out there, or just, you know, we just you know, maybe we rented not a kiosk, what are those things called? I don't know. Man, what else? Gazebo. Maybe we rented a gazebo at the beach or something and just, you know, we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We grilling some hamburgers, some hot dogs, some steaks, some scrumps, whatever it is we cooking. You know what I'm saying? We cooking. Say my boy Lamar Gaston came to the thing and he cooking, because he always sending me pictures of the steaks and stuff he be grilling. So maybe he showed up. You know, maybe he missed the all-white party, but he made it to the beach party or whatever. And we just getting together, you know, having a good time. That's what this is. It's laid back. Oh, it smells nice. Very easy to wear. Just a nice, calm, cool, refreshing type fragrance. I know when I first started watching Keith's videos, he was Mr. Cheap Sense then. He talked about putting fragrances in the refrigerator and getting them cool and then spraying them on and being refreshing. That's also back when I had an old bald head. Can't spray the old bald head no more. So, but still, for $12 or $13, I really enjoyed this fragrance. Now, I'm gonna say this while I'm doing this video. If I pay $12 or $13 for a fragrance, or $15 or $20, or maybe even $30, I'm very lenient with that fragrance. If the scent that comes out of it when I spray it, in my opinion, smells decent, smells good, and I can wear it, I'm okay with that, because I'm thinking, I didn't pay $14 for it. I'm much harder on a fragrance the higher I go up the price chain, the more expensive it is, because I feel like if I pay $100 for a fragrance, it needs to perform 6 to 8 hours. It needs to project 2.5 hours. That's just me. Presentation needs to be good. For a $14 fragrance, the presentation is pretty doggone good, and so is the juice. Man, yeah. Yeah, I could also see me wearing this at the beach, and we're, you know, going shopping for the day and just running around. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get on vacation, you never relax. You always got. So I could see this being one that I sprayed on to wear just to run around. Or I could see me wearing this again, just doing something very chill, casual, and relaxing. It reminds me of a margarita. Reminds me of a frozen drink. Oh man, speaking of beach, one thing, like I said, and I know I've said this before, eat. It was one thing we always did when we went to the beach. Found the greatest local restaurants and ate. So this reminds me of being at one of the Mexican restaurants and getting a frozen margarita, something that's salty rim. Man, boy, what you talking about? Nice. Which I don't drink very often, and I haven't drunk anything in ages. And when I do, I'm more of a beer drinker, if anything, but I don't really drink much of anything. But that does remind me of a margarita or frozen daiquiri of some sort. Okay. Trying to see what I got left. All right. I think I got 5 or 6 more left. What trip to the beach would be complete without a John Barbados fragrance? Artisan Blue. Man, oh man. I really like this fragrance, y'all. And sitting here smelling it, it reminds me of the beach. Why? Because I think every time that I've went to the beach, I've taken this with, well, in recent years, I've taken this with me. I've taken the entire Artisan line, and here's why. Every one of these that I've bought, Artisan, Artisan Pure, Artisan Aqua, and Artisan Blue, come with travel atomizers. So I really don't take these. I work out of the atomizer because they're much easier to carry. And I can slide it in my pocket because the performance on these, though the juice is beautiful and the presentation is A1, that is a beautiful bottle, to the point where I think I would talk to the people at Barbados if I were going to start my own line and be like, hey, can you help me design a bottle? Because this to me is beautiful. Of course, I wouldn't rip this style off, but I love this bottle design. But this to me is just the perfect type of beach party scent. Why? Because it's aquatic, it's blue, it's fresh, it's calming, it's not real alcoholic. It's just got this vibe. It gives off this vibe that says, I'm here. No, I ain't trying too hard, but I'm here and I'm gonna smell good. And every time I walk by somebody, they gonna notice me. It's gonna leave a little bit of a scent trail. The only bad thing I can think of about this fragrance is performance is not good on it. But again, like I said, your boy takes his travel atomizer with him, sticks it in his pocket, and every time ain't nobody around, I'm pump faking the boy. I'm hitting them with it. And I come back through that bad boy. Somebody smells good. I'm thinking, you better know it, baby. That's your boy Trizzles. That's your boy This Mini. That's your boy Trey. But I digress. But I really, really like that fragrance. And for the price that I got that fragrance at, which was like $29, I will not complain. Not one bit. Okay. This is probably my favorite fragrance of all time, if not my favorite, one of my favorites. And I love it. And it is from the house of Nautica. And I could have done an entire video with Nautica fragrances about being at the beach. But this one is called Nautica Sunset Voyage. Little history about this fragrance. It is discontinued. So if you are anywhere, and you see this fragrance reasonably priced, pick it up. And your boy will pay you for it. If you do not like it, I will gladly take it off your hands. I absolutely love this fragrance. This was a compliment magnet. I can remember going into the AT&T store with this fragrance on to pay my bill. I walked in the store, and the women in there went stupid crazy. They went crazy. I'll tell you how crazy they went. One of the girls in there was seeing my barber at the time, okay? The guy that cuts my hair. And she was telling him about it. She was like, yeah, this light-skinned big guy came in here, handsome fella with pretty eyes and stuff. He came in here and he was smelling so good. We stood around for about 5 minutes trying to figure out what he had on. And he wouldn't tell us. So my barber was like, and the reason I know this is because the next time I went to get my hair cut, my barber was like, he whispers. My barber's one of the coolest people on the planet. He talk like this. What you been up to, big man? So he talked real low. So he was like, hey. And I was like, yeah. He said, you was in AT&T the other day, wasn't you? And I was like, yeah. How you know? He was like, man, them girls in there was talking about you. He said, my girl called me talking about you. And I said, what do you mean? He's like, man, they're talking about how good you smell. When we going in there smelling like that, I was like, I can't help it, bro. That's what I do. The fragrance I had on was this bad boy. This bad boy. Nautica Sunset Voyage. And the reason that I would wear this to the beach, one of the notes listed in this fragrance, beach sand. How you gonna not wear this at the beach when you having a cookout, pool party, whatever it is you're doing at the beach that you do? How you not gonna wear this? So not only does it cause distractions, it takes me back to the early 2000s when I was a younger Trey Sense, and I haven't worn this juice in forever because I'm saving that little corner that I got, because again the prices on it has skyrocketed and I will not pay inflated prices just because they don't make it no more. I think I picked this up for like $19 when I got it, so there's no way I'm gonna pay $100, $150, $300 for it now. All right, sticking with the house of Nautica, one that I absolutely enjoy. Nautical Voyage in '83. And I'm sitting here thinking, have I done this video? Have I done this one before in this video? If I have, I apologize. But Nautical Voyage in '83. Great bottle design. Love the design of the bottle. To me, this is very tropical, easy to wear fragrance. Again, I think it could be a unisex fragrance. I think a woman could wear that. Nice. I won't spend much time on that one because I may have already done that one. All right, I've got about 3 more and then I'm gonna let y'all go. We at the beach. It's nighttime. We vibing. So we got a little fire pit going. It's cooled off just a little bit, you know, like it does sometimes at night on the beach in the early spring or in the late fall. Extremely cheap fragrance. I'm talking about $7.99, but this is a banger. From the house of Jovan. This is Tropical Musk. See, my ceiling fan is on blast, just blowing. Oh man, it smells so good. Smooth, creamy. This does not smell like an inexpensive fragrance at all. Got some pineapple in there. Not like an Aventus type of pineapple, but just a different type of pineapple. Not a soda type of pineapple, but just a creamy, smooth, masculine, musky type of pineapple. So I can see myself chilling on the beach, looking up at the stars at night, listening to the sounds of the ocean, you know, coming to shore, just relaxing you and just listening, and you're just thinking. You may have your partner by your side, you know, your little squeeze, your shoulder, your boo thing, whatever it is you call it, mama. I've heard one guy call, it's my boy Clayton, calls his wife mama. So whatever you call your baby, your boo thing, with you, this is it. This is it. Because I mean, it's so good for a $7 fragrance. It just smells so nice and so tropical and so beachy, but not coconutty. But man, so I can see me laid back looking at the stars, you know, just chilling. Like, yeah, this our last day here. Did you enjoy yourself? Yeah, we'll have to do this again. Yeah, give me some sugar whoopers. Yeah. I mean, that's how Trey Sense do it. I don't know how y'all do it, but that's how I do it. All right. See, where I'm getting confused is I did a practice video, so I'm wondering, have I done these fragrances or did I do them in the practice video? So your boy's just a little bit, I'm laughing at myself because I may have had a senior moment, but I'm not perfect and I never tried to be. I just want to, you know, have some fun with this and bring y'all the best content I can bring y'all. From the house of Hollister, this is Wave 2. And I sprayed this one on a little bit earlier as I was practicing. Whew, man, this right here. Okay. Woodsy, aquatic-y. I'm trying to think, is it salty? No, but it is woodsy. It is aquatic-y. It is a little bit fresh. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. Again, I think I would wear this one more of a nighttime or a cooler day type of fragrance. That's when I would pull this one out. Again, say, you know, we all just have, you know, went hard the first 4 or 5 days of the vacation and we on day 6 or day 7 or whatever, and we're just chilling at night, just want to do something real relaxing and not be stressed and taxing all day. This is what this is. This is just a nice chill, in my opinion, nighttime, beachy type of scent. No, it's not coconutty. No, it's not tropical. It's very masculine and very aquatic. Not like an Aquadigio, but smooth and woodsy. Very mature, very masculine, very grown. I like it a lot. Last but not least, from the house of Calvin Klein, and this is CK1 Summer, the 2015 batch. Now what this one is, orange peel. That's what I get from this one. This one is like you have the orange peel literally in your hand. Yeah, like you peeling an orange and you got the orange peel. That's what this one is. And that just reminds me of the beach. It just reminds me of relaxing. You know, it's calm, it's refreshing. It don't matter what we're doing. We may be sitting down in the lobby telling a bunch of lies, you know, talking about how many yards you rushed for in the state championship game. You know what I'm saying? You went 455 yards. And Nick Saban wanted you, but, you know, you decided to stay home and go to the local junior college or something. Whatever lies you're telling. That's what we're doing, sitting around, you know, telling lies, because we at the beach, man. We relaxing, chilling, just vibing, just doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I like about being a not so old. My knee is starting to hurt, y'all. A not so old, but older guy is, the older I get, the better my memories of things, of the way things used to be. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Like I can remember, I was thinking the other day, I dated a girl and her mom drove an Infiniti, and we had borrowed the Infiniti one night, leather, sunroof open. I can remember we was riding around the neighborhoods, bumping Notorious Big, which I'm a Tupac guy. I'm a Tupac, 8-Ball, and MJG, Outkast. Those are my hip hop groups. Tila, those are my hip hop groups. Goody Mob, but we was riding around bumping Notorious Big, that it's Bonin' Biggie, it's Bonin' Biggie. That's what we was riding around bumping, sunroof open, because that thing had a killer system in it. Fragrances like this just invoke good memories. But what I was saying was, the older I get, the better my stories get. So, yeah, I digress on that. But this fragrance right here just invokes a good time. It's just citrusy. It actually smells like a natural orange. I have to give Calvin Klein credit. The orange note in here smells really nice and natural. That's just my take on it. You know, performance on it sucks. It is, but none of the CKs are big performers. They're just not. You know, if you get an hour and a half projection, 3 to 4 hours of longevity, but it's a $19 fragrance, so I'm not gonna complain. All right, y'all, my knee is killing me, so I'm fixing to wrap this up. It's another thing that gets better with old age, my aches and pains. Thank you for tuning in. I apologize if this video was a little bit scattery, and if I reviewed one fragrance 3 or 4 times, I apologize, but your boy Trey Sense is only human. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, edit this video, and put it up. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If this is your first time coming by my channel, welcome. Please come back. What you see is what you get. No, I don't cut out any bloopers or anything. I'm a human being, so you should expect me to make mistakes, and I make tons of them. If you like that type of stuff, give me a thumbs up and a sub, and share this video. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying this content. I think I'm getting a second wind in life, so to speak, and just feeling better. I've decided to focus a little bit more on my health and eating better, and in turns, I feel better. My brain feels sharper. Just, you know, I feel more focused and locked in. So, yeah, that's why all these videos have been coming, because my brain is just. But anyway, that's another subject for another day. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. You all mean the world to me. Please be sure to comment in the video. If you have any familiarity with any of these fragrances, I love it when people do stuff like, hey, Trey, this is my top 5 that I would rock. That is so cool. I love that. You know, interaction is why I do this, because I can sit in my room and talk to myself about fragrances all day. I can sit right here on this couch, you know, and talk to myself about fragrances all day long. So I like the interaction with you guys. So always feel free to interact in the video. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Again, thank you. Happy Sunday to all y'all, because it's now Sunday morning. So I'm going to go, I think I'm going to leave this cologne right here. I'll get it all in the morning. Finna go make me a thumbnail, load this bad boy up. Love you all. Peace.